The basic premise of a non-compete agreement, generally speaking, is that employers use non-compete agreements to restrict employees from going to work for a competitor and to protect their confidential business information. The FTC rulemaking is a capstone of a process that's really developed over the last several decades, and even more intensely over the last 10 to 12 years, where you've seen either through case law or state regulation or state statute the chipping away of non-compete agreements in the workplace. And this year, the FTC moved forward with a proposed rule basically in a pretty aggressive way, banning all non-compete agreements or any agreements that act like it completely. Employers, what they can do to prepare now is look at their existing agreements, or to the extent they don't have agreements in place, think about whether they should be preparing and having drafted non-solicitation and non-disclosure agreements to protect that confidential information and really to protect their business. Second, they should be looking at what safeguards they have in place. Are they ensuring that their information is password protected? Are they ensuring that there's limited access to information? What are those steps that are in place now, and if not in place now, that they can put in place to really provide those safeguards, those guardrails around their information? And for the employee, thinking about how restrictive does it really need to be? If I have a non-solicitation clause that I want the employee to sign, doesn't really need to be for an exaggerated length. And in fact, the courts typically won't enforce it for those clauses, even narrowly tailored clauses, for more than a couple of years in most jurisdictions. Bottom line for employers, as we enter into the possibility that there will be some ban on non-compete agreements, is again to take, I think, a deep breath and to really look at what you already have in place and to probably focus and be strategic about who you're asking to execute these agreements and why, and what the information is that you're trying to protect.